Guber posts: We are worried by the open threats of intimidation and violence by certain elements. Abdulsalami. So why are you worried? Is it now? When you saw all of these things coming before the presidential election, you said you have entered the peace agreement with all stakeholders, and then what happened? Nothing. They did all the violence both in Rivers State and in Lagos State, and nothing happened. They ended up declaring somebody that did not win election as the winner. And you are here talking as a retired Army General heading National Peace Committee. Shame on this man, and shame on National Peace Committee. Shame on the security operatives. That is the truth. This is rubbish. Now, gubernatorial election is coming, and same level of threat is coming again from the same quarters that had highest level of violence in the previous presidential election. And all this man can say is coming and tell us that they are all worried by the threats and intimidation coming from certain elements. So are you helpless now? It's a shame on National Peace Committee. Abdulsalami Abubakar also stated that the call for peace was necessitated by the open threats of intimidation and violence by certain elements within the society who are using ethnic and religious labels to achieve their intentions of voter suppression. Okay, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, a former military head of state, on Thursday, March 16th, called for peace in the forthcoming gubernatorial and House of Assembly polls in the country. Who will listen to you? Who will listen to you? When you have all the forces in your hand, you are working with the presidency, but you can't do anything. Abdulsalami, who disclosed that the organization has been following up with the same appeal that it made ahead of the presidential election on February 25, 2023, also stated that the call for peace was necessitated by the open threats of intimidation and violence by certain elements within the society who are using ethnic and religious labels to achieve their intentions of voter suppression. So who that will help? What you can't talk now? So calling for peace, is that what should be done? Or people that are doing stupid things, violating electoral law should be arrested, and you cannot arrest them. The presidential election have come and gone. However, problems have arisen from the process of the collation, transmission, and release of the final result. This has generated the crisis that we now find ourselves. Notwithstanding all this, we are pleased and encouraged by the matured attitudes of the candidates who contested the presidential election. We are encouraged by the restraint they have exhibited and their commitment to seek justice through due process. This is in keeping with the spirit of the peace accord. We therefore appeal to supporters of all the parties and our citizens to please follow the good example of their leaders and remain law-abiding till the process is brought to an end. Go and sleep. Nobody should listen to this one. He doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know what he's doing. All those are just tools that are using to hoodwink people. They will just make you believe that they are doing something, meanwhile nothing is happening. The thugs and the rogues and the attack dogs of those political parties, especially APC, are still on rampage, and you cannot call them to order. Baba Gana Munguno made noise, and they sent warning to all the state governors to tame their thugs, or the federal government will tame me for them. All of those were just toothless bulldog talking. Nothing has happened. This weekend on March 18, 2023, the second round of the elections for the governorship and state house assembly will be conducted. We are worried by the open threats of intimidation and violence by certain elements within the society who are using ethnic and religious labels to achieve their intentions of voter suppression. Hamitas will say that. We appeal to the security and law enforcement agents to remain alert and to bring to book anyone, no matter their position in society, who poses a threat to the peaceful conduct of the elections. We encourage all citizens not to be intimidated and to go out and exercise their God-given rights. They are telling people to not to be intimidated, but when people are hurt, who comes to their aid? when people are beaten and when people are killed, who comes to the aid of their families? Nobody. Government does not do anything. They will just stay at Abuja and say, we condemn. You continue to condemn because your power is in your mouth. Finish. God will punish anyone that is punishing citizens unjustly in this country. Abdulsalami also asked the Independent National Electoral Commission to do everything possible to ensure that the elections are peaceful so as to gain the confidence of citizens. Why? They don't need anybody's confidence. The INEC is already a failed institution. Okay? The INEC is a failed institution, and I think the INEC chairman should be removed and some other person should run that. INEC chairman now lacked integrity and lacked the capacity to conduct election for Nigerians. That is the truth. He should be removed from that office and let someone else run it. That is the truth. So it's quite unfortunate that we're in this condition. We are completely amazed that we have an institution that has now been completely bastardized under this APC government. APC has failed no ramification. One of the key things APC has achieved in these 8 years of governance under Buhari is destruction of all the institutions in Nigeria. The economy is gone, the banking system is gone, security is gone, no infrastructure, everything in Nigeria has just gone down to zero. Therefore, they came to crash Nigeria to a new low level. That is what we've seen. They crashed Nigeria to a new low level, okay, below what it was when they took over power in 2015. It's quite unfortunate that we're in this mess, but I don't know how it's going to be because it is also showing that Nigeria is not even the right trend reversal. Trend reversal is very far. Nigeria is still nosing downwards. It's still diving south. Okay, it means that we have not gotten to the bottomless pit yet before things, and I'm pretty sure that things will get to the extreme bottom before it will start turning back. Because one, all the indices we are seeing show that things are still going to get worse in Nigeria. All the people we are seeing are showing that Nigeria is not ready yet to make a U-turn for a better system. Okay, if we have thugs, political thugs ruling, if we have old men who are supposed to be the elder statesmen and say the truth about Nigeria and about leadership, are the ones violating the laws, are the ones rigging elections, are the one leading violence, are the one instituting thugs and attack dogs to cheat in election. That is to tell you that Nigeria is far from being a self-governed state. It is currently a jungle, probably worse than jungle, because in jungle bigger animals respect smaller animals. Okay, but right now it is worse than it is worst. Okay, in jungle everybody knows his position and everybody respects each other, but here no. Okay, Nigeria is something else. It's quite unfortunate we're in this mess, but I don't know how we're going to get out of it because obviously, Nigeria, even the people we think that are youths of today that will make a better government tomorrow are the worst. I've shown that they are the worst. Okay, especially those ones in APC. Okay, now, except if the judiciary does the needful, but I don't see them doing the needful because already the judiciary is also compromised to the teeth. So Nigeria is in for a long haul. So let's have a comment and thank you for listening.